Hey everyone! So today I'm going to be doing another details video. I'm going to do another details video on my largest silicone sculpt by Jennifer McKevitt. This is the Briley sculpt, and she is still in production. So this was the Briley #1. This was her prototype. And she has this baby available as a male or a female, and you can choose how you want the hair to be rooted as well. I think you also can tell her how you want the complexion to be, or if you want any special little birthmarks anywhere on the baby. She is 21 inches long, so she is a big baby. Oh, my little guy in the background is bleeping. So she's 21 inches long, and she's just a little over 10 pounds. So she's very big. Like, she's very heavy. I remember after I opened her box, I just could not believe how heavy she actually feels in your arms. It's crazy. But I made it a goal of mine just to get this prototype from her. I wanted to have the very first one because she is actually the same stats as my real baby was when he was born. He was a huge baby and heavy baby when he was born, so that just makes this sculpt extra special. So I renamed her to Briley, so it's pretty close to Briley. Go ahead and take out her passy. Oh, look at those lips! They're just so gorgeous. Oh my goodness. So juicy. She does have sculpted gums, and she does have a tongue in there, if you can see. There you go. And the tongue is not connected, so I can like move the tongue up and down, even though it's kind of dark in her mouth. Can't get the light quite right, but you can at least see the tongue in there. I'm going to just give you a little bit more of her details, since you can still order this baby. You can visit her on her Facebook page, and it's With All My Heart Nursery. And I think she also has an Etsy store. You can find her on Etsy. And this baby is also available on eBay. It's actually the picture of my baby on the eBay listing, even though you won't be getting my baby. You'd be getting a custom order. But I know that you can look her up on eBay, and you'd actually see this baby. However, mine is not for sale. Yeah, I would never part with any of my Jenny babies. They're so special to me. I love her work from top to bottom. So anyway, so here's some of her details. So she has a partially opened hand here. And this one is like high five mode. And it is EcoFlex 20. But because of the weight of the baby and the way that she has the limbs sculpted, like, her limbs actually do lay flat, like on the blanket, how I position them, which, usually for Eco 20, they usually like spring back, into place, but because of how long they are, it makes her really easy, to pose. So I just think that's so cool. As you can see, I just, and that's usually how EcoFlex 10 is, where that special blend, where it's able to be more positioning. That's even a word. It's able to be positioned easier. But her silicone is very smooth. I love her matting powder that she used on her. She feels a little bit different than the other babies that I have from her, but not too much. It's like really smooth. I haven't had to powder her yet, and I've had her now about a year. About a year now, I think. If not a year, it will be a year in just a few months this coming summer. Not sure how well my phone picks up like the little ridges in the toes and stuff, like almost like fingerprints. Her feet are probably my favorite thing that she sculpts. If I fall in love with the feet, I usually will buy the sculpt. It's so funny to say. But yeah, so I can lift her legs up, pretty flexible for being, such a thick silicone here. I'll go ahead and take off her diaper just so you can see everything. Oops. She is very hard to manipulate with one hand because of her size. But like if I was gonna, pick her up to change her diaper, you can see, how she wrinkles. You can see that there's no wrinkle line here, but whenever, I lift it up, you can see the multiple creases forming. Same with like in her belly, right below her navel, you can see there's not a super crease line there, but whenever I lift her up, she gets those little wrinkles like newborns get. And once again, I'm not sure how well the lighting is, getting fuzzy, to see like modeling or anything, but the paint job is just phenomenal to me, and just like little layers of the veins and stuff. Yeah. So she was sold, the prototype, she's also considered a boo-boo baby because like, you can see her silicone is not super smooth, but again, to me, and I've said this in all of my videos, it does not bother me at all. I think she is just absolutely gorgeous. You can see a little indent there, but I just think she's perfect. And I also feel that whenever they have just those little bit of flaws, you can really see that clay sculpt, knowing that she is 100% handmade. And sometimes I think with like some of the higher end silicones, I'll turn her over here. Oh my goodness, so heavy. They almost just seem just too perfect, where it just seems like it's this reproduced doll. I don't know. I might just be biased though, because I absolutely love Jenny's work. And so her head is tilted just a little bit. And she can, suck her thumb if I want to have her, do that too real easily. I try to be really careful with her hair. You can see her spine and coloring. And her butt is like this little plump thing. It is so cute. I don't know if you can see from the side how it like sticks up. Oh my gosh, so cute. There's the backs of her feet. Now, with this sculpt, I cannot tuck her legs underneath, like some of her other babies that I said I could do that with. So she can't she can kind of do it, but she ends up looking like a bullfrog. But you can see like here her neck wrinkles if I turn, and she's poured all in one piece. So her head isn't like attached later or anything. Alright, so I'm going to put my phone on this little stand again and change her into another outfit. And I'll show you here her movement really quickly. Oh my goodness. I'm going to lift some weights. So here's just her hanging straight down. Just very realistic. You can see the head wobbling, how the feet do that. I'm going to go ahead and carefully turn her over. Oh, running out of breath just picking her up. And I'm like leaned over my bed. Oh, and here's back. You can see how her head hangs back. Sorry, I'm trying to bend over so I can look at my phone and watch her at the same time. Okay, so you can see the floppiness of her and the movement. I'll bring you up close again once I get her clothes back on. Right now I have a newborn diaper on her because it sits below the navel. But if she was a real baby, and just like my baby, actually, she would be actually in size 1 diapers. But I like the belly button showing, so I don't have to fold down the diaper. So I just put newborn. I just keep a newborn on her instead, but she can fit size 1. And she wears 0 to 3 month clothes, and depending on the brand, some 3-month outfits. So she is a big baby, and it's just so funny. Like I said, she's my baby's stats, and it just reminds me of having to change him and not getting to wear those really super tiny outfits on him that I bought. And now it's like, well, I do have some smaller dolls, so now I can use them on those. But I just think that's so funny. And this onesie here, this is a 3-month onesie, and you can see the 3-month. There's not too much gap at the shoulder, and it buttons right below with hardly any room to give. So yeah, so she's in the larger clothes. Really easy to buy clothes for because she's not super tiny. Let me go ahead and set this back down so I can get her little headband back on her. Not good at this. I'm going to have to do the headband later if I can't get this to balance. Yeah, okay, hold your breath. All right. And this blanket and the headband that matches the little swaddle actually came from Jenny. It was part of her box opening. So I think some of the photos that you may see on the Etsy store and on the eBay auction, I think you might actually see this headband and her wrapped in this actual blanket. So I kind of wanted to have that showing just in case you were looking for her, that you'd be able to find the sculpt that I'm talking about. But maybe I can put a link. Yeah, I think I'll do that. I'll just put a link to the Etsy store and her Facebook page in the description of this. So if you are interested in purchasing a Briley sculpt from her, boy or girl, that you can easily find that, because I want to help support her work and everything too. But again, this is my Briley, so she is not for sale, but just so you can, see all the details and her squishiness. I'll do the cheek squish here. Everyone likes that. Just so cute. There you have it.